Hey everyone, it's Jeannie from A1 Vacuum and Sewing. I am getting ready to stitch out the 4 squares, and I'm just going to do them both because then I won't have to think about what I'm doing and plan it out. When I pieced it, this is what it should look like, just like that picture. And this one, I accidentally put this on the bottom, so I'm just going to flip it over like this so it's dark, dark, light, light. These are in the right spot. These are going to be twisted. I'm good with it. Just so you know, that's what happened here. So we went ahead and pieced this, or I pieced it, and now I'm going to do the optional block by block quilting. What I need is I need 2 of these 4x4s. And then here's the instructions. This is in section 3. I just fixed the spreadsheet, so I moved it to section 1 and 3. And they're both using the same pattern, which is time 1, 4x4 horizontal. That's kind of important. And in the 5x7 hoop. So let's go ahead and get started. And for quilting, it says light taupe, which is going to be cashmere. So I'm just going to go ahead and use this. This is my 5x7. We had just done the bicycle. And then I'll be ready to press everything and sew it all together. So I'm going to pop this up. Let me unroll this a little bit. I think this is 10.5, and that works perfectly for the 5x7. Nice magnets. Okay, good to go. I'm going to slide it onto the machine. And let's go ahead and load our design and let's do our stitching. It's basically, now that we have it pieced, it's going to be just like doing a filler block. Filler block. Okay, we just finished up the reef. So, change to a larger hoop. Okay, hang on a second. Let me just go ahead and go home. Embroidery pocket. I have it in my upper USB. And quilting through the seasons, background quilting. And the background quilting again is going to be time 1. And it is 4x4 horizontal, which is important. I don't think I added that. Embroidery files. Here's 4x4. I only have 1 in my background quilting. I'm going to choose my hoop size 2. Which is 5x7. Okay. And embroidery. I'm going to move that all the way up. Layout, move. And my hoop's not on. I'm going to slide my hoop on because then it won't go outside of my embroidery field. There we go. And we are ready to stitch. I'm going to go ahead and say okay here. This is where we go forward and backward stitches. Let's go ahead and put in cashmere. Oh, here it is. Sitting right in front of me. Let me take out the white. I had white in before. Cashmere, cashmere. I love cashmere, but every time I get it, and I don't feel like we have lots of moths in our house, I get holes in it. And I don't like the smell of mothballs. I don't know if there's like a hipper, trendier alternative that people use nowadays. So I just don't buy it. It didn't work, which makes me go, is something going on with my bobbin thread? Let's check that, because the upper looked fine. Look at that bobbin. Pabo bobbin. That means in Korean, stupid bobbin. Babo is stupid. Okay, I shouldn't be teaching you words like that. I'm just going to hit start because this part doesn't matter. It's just a placement line. And while it's doing this, I'm going to give my batting a shot of spray and my my Foursquare. We'll put the one that's right up first. There we go. These get trimmed down too, so if your piecing wasn't perfect, try to center this the best you can. Which makes me, I think it's going to be too big to if we do the placement. Let's see. I mean, yeah, I don't think this is going to fit in there. So I'm just going to go halvesies. And there's my halvesies, and there's my halvesie, and hopefully that'll be pretty good. Feels pretty good. Let's do the fabric tack down, so we're going to skip this step. We're going to do that one. And then we'll do the quilting. And the quilting is 3 minutes of stitching. And let it go. And then we're going to unhoop and rehoop, and we'll do the same thing. This will be done for section 3. Okay, one more of those. I'm going to slide that off. and rehoop. And we'll scoot this up just a little bit. Sorry. Easy peasy. Let me put this on the machine, and we're going to do the same thing we just did. I feel like I want to keep stitching, don't you? Isn't this fun? I want to do like section 2 now, but I have other stuff I have to do. Boo-hoo! Okay, I am just going to hit start and let it do the placement stitch. And let's go ahead and spray the batting. That's like a dribble of spray. This is what I just did. A dribble. Oop, I didn't put this down very straight, did I? Okay, for this, because we need it to be centered, I'm going to go ahead and fold this back, find the very center, and I'm going to eyeball the center right here, and I'm going to lay it down. Oh, I wanted this in the top corner. So let's do it this way. Right here's the center. Center. The other one was pretty spot on. Oh, you know what else we can do? So silly. Why don't we go ahead and project, right? All right, let's make sure that's in the right spot. And to project, guess what? I can't do it right now because I'm at stitch 178. You have to be at stitch 0. So I'm going to hit 0. I'm going to get out of that screen, and there is my projector. Let's just make sure it looks pretty centered. Oh, that looks good. I've got about a little bit further over this direction. Just going to manipulate it with my hands, but that should be pretty good. Okay, now we've got to go back to where we were. And where was I? I'm going to go here where I can go forward and backwards. I already did that tack down. We're not doing the, I did the placement. We're not doing the tack down. We're going to do this tack down. So let's go ahead and perfect. Looks like an equal amount of fabric all the way around. And now we're going to do the quilting. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit start. And then after we're done with this, I am going to press my pieces. And then we're going to sew them together. And we are done with the 4 square blocks. One's going to go into section 1 and the other one will go into section 3. Thanks so much for joining me. If you like what you see, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye.